what we want you to understand is that this is the continuum of life that is really happening. But you so often want to leave yourself out. You're important now, focused right here in this physical body, in this red hot moment. In this moment, this focused you. Don't leave this focused you out. Instead, know that right here where you're focused, all that has come before, all that well-intention, all that understanding, all that knowing, all that resistance-free knowing is here focused with you in this moment. So that's why we say you want to create an atmosphere around yourself. You could be all pricklied up. You could have this shell around you so that even though that infinite intelligence is flowing to you about anything that is important to you, if you're all balled up in your own unworthiness or in your blame about that or in your discontent about that or your discord about that, then even though it's flowing to you, you're not letting it in, so you're not the receiver of it. And that's what we mean by saying create the vibrational atmosphere where you let it in. You want to create paths of lesser and lesser resistance within yourself so that you can receive that feeling of clarity. That's how inventions happen. That's how motion forward happens. But most important, it's how you're in this moment, life experience, joyfully unfolding happens, you see. Right here, right now. There is no separation. The goodness that we have collectively become is there for you and focused upon you, each and every one of you. Not one of you left out of it. But to differing degrees, you let it in. And when you really let it in, you say, oh, Master, or demon. When you really let it in, you say, oh, but why you and not me? And we say, it's for one reason only that it's someone else and not you. Is because you've developed some patterns of resistance that you can call all kinds of things, from unworthiness to blame to guilt, doesn't matter what you call them. But you've developed thinking that just doesn't make you expectant of the good idea flowing to you right here, right now. But the good ideas flow. In other words, you have access to knowledge about everything in the moment. Practical knowledge. Esther's climbing up on a very high ladder, changing the batteries in her smoke detectors the other day, laughing and thrilled with what a simple process that was. She thought that was way harder than it was, because she's been hiring people to come with trucks and ladders to do it and paying them a lot of money. But when it happens in the middle of the night, you're kind of on your own. So she went up to the garage and she got a ladder and she leaned it up and she went up and she pulled it out and she saw what it was. And she got a battery and she crawled back up and she stuck it in and she closed it and it stopped chirping and she said, life is so good. Life is so good. I can figure anything out. You can figure anything out, from the simplest things like that to the most complex things. All you got to do is have a sincere desire and an expectation that the path will unfold for you, for your understanding, all for you, all for you, all for you, all for you, for every one of you, all for you, all the time, every time, all day, every day. Yeah, we used up all your time.